Hi guys. I just need to resize that window there. How we doing? Hello. Who we have here? We have Chris. Hi Chris. Hi Molly's Art. Hi Kathleen. Bits. Stacey. Sarah. Rob. Mark. Caro. Hello. Amy. Juliana. Hello. 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 Whew. We have a little bit of a Christmassy stream today. I decorated ever so slightly. Hi Azura Star! I've got Christmas lights and I've got my little Christmas tree over here, and today I have a Christmas jumper that jingles. Hi Michael, hi Pablo. Also I have gin today. I looked on my shelf and I was like, there's gin up there, I'm going to have that in my live stream. How are we all doing? Are we all good? Have we had a good week? Hi Jim, how are you? I'm very well today. That's very strong gin. Thank you. I have also, I don't know if you notice any difference. I went through and spent a little bit of time adjusting the white balance. Let me zoom out so you can see the whole thing as well. Because I changed my desk background because it was white, and I realised that it was bleaching everything out because the lights above were reflecting on the white table, and my camera's top down, so it was like bouncing straight back up into the camera. Yeah, don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. So I bought some contact paper and I've papered my desk, so I've had to adjust all of the white balance and everything, so it should be a lot better. Yay! Hi Claire! Varied Wings, hello! Your first live stream. You always watch the uploads until now. Well, welcome! Welcome to the live stream chat. You sat on the couch with your sandwiches today. Oh man. Oh yeah, I've been seeing that you've been following Claire about. Has that been good? Yeah, no, not too much food talk today. Thank you, Amy. Right, I'm gonna get straight into this. I've got these 2 leaves to finish. Thank you, Michael. Right, so straight into it today. I'm probably going to finish this before the end of the stream, so I've got a reference picture up of the macaw. I just still haven't finished, so if I run out of, well, if I finish this, then I'm going to do some of the macaw. Old school drawing, kinda. I need an eraser. I was watching your live thingy on Facebook when you was live. She seems like a very good live act. Act? Is that the right word? Detail is so much easier to see. I adjusted the sharpness as well. So, tutorials should be a lot better as well now. Thanks, Rob. I'm enjoying this one. I think the addition of the background actually really helps it. I need to get that picture up. Where was it? There you go. It's tiny. Right. I need white as well. Where did I put the white pencil? Where did you... Oh, there it is. Marcio, hello. Had to share the pure and utter joy. Yes, it was good. I enjoyed it. I need something to lean on as well. Where is there a scrap piece of paper? Ow. Ow. That really hurt. That paper is really sharp. Your new favourite. Yeah, I really like the addition of the background. It's a really good Really good cool. So I'm going to finish off these 2 leaves and then call it done, and then send a picture to the client, make sure that they agree and like it. I don't have to send this one off because they're coming to pick it up. Takes a whole lot of pressure off myself. Bits, I was going to ask you, did that thing turn up in the post? Oh, what was that? Was that my hair falling off my headband? That scared me. So, starting off with not a warm grey one this time. Starting off with, what is this? May green. It's a completely different kind of approach with this. I've really enjoyed doing this background bit. It's been really good. I wasn't looking forward to it at first, and I was like, oh man, backgrounds. I don't do backgrounds. But after getting into it a little bit, I'm really, really enjoying it. Let me make sure that my phone isn't standing up, because it's going to make hella noise. You went to Hyde Park's Winter Wonderland. Oh no. Couldn't get out. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, more like winter hell. Oh, good. Of course. If you haven't been home, then you won't have known. That makes sense. Also, for you early birds here, seeing as there's a fair few people watching, not next Friday, this Friday, instead of a video going up, I'm going to be live streaming in the evening, same time, 8:30, but it's going to be the Christmas party. I just haven't scheduled it yet because this one was scheduled first. I didn't want to get people confused. So, this Friday, what date is it Friday? The 14th, 8:30, London time, there will be a Christmas party where I might do a little bit of drawing, but it might be like the birthday stream when we play a few games. Something like Drawful or the Google Draw thing, and then a little bit of drawing afterwards. And I'm going to be giving away a few things. I've got a couple of calendars to give away. I've got a print to give away. What else have I got? Some cards to give away. And I might think of a few other little things. Not sure yet. We'll see what people's want to do on the evening as well. Whether you want to play some games or not. Drawful's always fun. And I think playing it at the very beginning will be a lot easier because of the lag. Yes, you have to put it in your diary. I'm going to schedule it tomorrow. That's one of my tasks for tomorrow. And it also takes a little bit of pressure off of me because I don't have a video ready for Friday. Like, no idea of a video for Friday. So, I decided to stream it instead. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that. Because I'm busy the weekend after, like the 2 days, the 22nd and the 23rd, I am booked socialising. So I thought I couldn't do it that Friday because otherwise it's going to be too much in one succession. Especially with drinking as well, because there's a couple of Christmas parties on the 22nd and 23rd that I need to attend. So it's going to be a weekend of drinking. So yeah, the 14th, this Friday. You won 2 paintings from Kelly Paints in America. Ooh. Yes, that's what I thought. A little bit of like Christmas festivity, a bit of giving. I know you guys are always watching. You're always with me on my streams. So I thought do a couple of special giveaways in that special live stream to reward you guys for your year-long devotion. Is that the right word? I don't know. This one is really loud. I'm going to turn this one down a bit. Making pancakes. Oh, nice. That sounds good. You're at your work, Stu? No! That won't be good. You can watch the replay, but then you won't get to participate in the giveaway. You've got a new Twitch follower there. That's always good. If you're watching here, thank you very much. This has all been done by hand, yes. Not airbrushed, it's all done with pencils. The whole caboodle. Ow. I'm gonna have to go and eat now. I purchased a Christmas treat today. I was trying to think of what somebody gave me last year that I really enjoyed, and I thought it was Stollen, but it's not. I think it might have been panettone. Is that how you say that? But I bought Stollen, and it's weird. Like, I like almond flavour stuff, like a cherry bakewell, but this has rum in it as well, and I'm not a big fan of rum. And it's weird, but because I've bought them now, I'm like, well, I'm going to have to like them. So it definitely wasn't Stollen. I think it was panettone, so next time I do my shopping, I'm going to get some of that. And we'll see if it's the right thing. Probably won't be. No good for your diet, no. Ketchup on the replay, yes. Is it like, is that the bread thing? Is it like a fruit bread? But is it like brioche? Because this is the kind of thing that I remember having, like a brioche-y type thing. That was slightly Christmassy spiced. And the Stollen was not that. It was not good. This gin is going down a treat today. Right, so these leaves are a little bit more of this kind of colour. What is this one? Hooker's green. Chunks of chocolate in it. Oh, then it's not the thing that I'm thinking of then. It didn't have chocolate in it. I'm going to get some anyway to try it. But yeah, anybody else have had Stollen? It's really weird. It's like some kind of moist raisin marzipan with heck loads of icing sugar on the top. It was alright, but it had a lot of rum in it as well. Ooh. It's like a bread cake. I think backgrounds make drawings look more interesting. I really am feeling it for this one. Wasn't sure, but I really am. I'm digging it. Since you hate them. You're like Stollen from M&S. Maybe it's different. I can't remember what it was that somebody gave me, and I was like, this is really nice. Because it was something that I'd heard before, and I was like, no, I'm not eating that. That sounds disgusting. But then they gave it to me, and I tried it, and I was like, this is actually really nice. I thought I'd treat myself, and I got Tesco Finest Stollen. Yeah, maybe I just need like the cheap and nasty stuff. You're out of food. No! No! You're gonna be like a wafer. That's the word I was looking for. A wafer. Don't turn sideways. Otherwise you'll get lost. What's everybody working on today? Anybody else drawing along? I apologise if you can hear some sort of pigeon coo in the background at all. James is wide awake today. He's gone down at his usual time. Usually he's zonked, completely gone, but he's so excited today. I don't know whether it's the Milky Bar mousse I gave him or what it is, but he is alive. Maybe it was panettone. I'm sure it was, because the thing that I had was more like a fruit cake, and I was like, I don't really like fruit cake. Maybe you can pickpocket some of the other travellers. I don't suggest that. You said you was buzzing. You've just ordered the 120 set of polychromos on Amazon. Nice. Good price. £4 down from the Black Friday price. That is good. I didn't actually manage to to purchase any to give away for the new year. I gotta keep my eye on some prices, but at the moment I have none to give away. We will see though. This is the wrong colour. Let's try this one. I'm also totally in love with this desk covering. It makes such a difference in this room. You have no idea how bland, well, you probably do know how bland the white is, but I thought, yeah, white, that's a really nice way to go. No. So much different with this wood effect on it. And it took me so long to actually apply the contact paper because I was like, don't get any bubbles. It took me forever because I did it by myself as well. And I didn't take anything off my desk. Like, I left everything on the desk, which is probably the worst idea in the world. So I was trying to paper around everything. It's hilarious. But frustrating at the same time. Drawing the craziest hair in the world. Ooh, ooh. Colour-wise, or just like really insanely curly? Because that's pretty crazy. You're working on 2 owls. One is a sun owl, the other is a moon owl. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Are they like different colours? You've just finished the Holly and Berries tutorial. Yay! Post it in the group. Did you enjoy it? I really enjoyed doing that one. And it was only a really short tutorial and it turned out quite nicely. I'm using the same leafy techniques that I demonstrated in that tutorial on this, except making it a little bit more blurry because I don't want the leaves to take full focus. Bits you're stuttering. Castle art supply. Oh, $16.99. That is a good price. Wow, I should have waited. Should have waited. Oh, I do have a good idea of what we could do on Friday. I have finally received my November Art Snacks box. They sent me one. They're sending me them to try and kind of, you know, see what I can make with their stuff in their boxes. I could unbox and do a live demo on some of that stuff. That could be quite interesting because I know it's stuff that I have no idea how to use. So that could even turn out quite interesting. But I was thinking of saving that for a video, an extra special video around Christmas time, so I don't know yet. Yes, the Karen Dash Pablo set. I have the full set. I don't use them that often. They're severely underused in my studio at the moment. They are good pencils. I would use them more if I remembered to. Basically. You're drawing a baby with a pink background. Nice. Pink! Yay! My favourite colour. How are you finding drawing with pink? That was sarcasm, by the way. Pink is not my favourite colour. Castle Art Supply. I haven't tried them yet. I have no opinion on those at the moment because I haven't even swatched them. Haven't even touched them. You're really enjoying the botanicals? Yes, I'm going to incorporate some more of that along with backgrounds in next year's tutorials. I think you'll like what I've got lined up for January because it's a few fairly different subjects, like completely different. Hi Silk Spinner, how are you? How come you don't do any light colour underneath? Purely because I don't need to layer these leaves as much because I'm going to go in with a pen blender. And that's going to do most of the blending for me. And the green was pretty light anyway. It's like a really, really light green. There's just really no need for the warm grey. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you to say. Hi Art Life, how are you doing today? You're still working on the portrait of an 8-year-old. Aww. Keep plodding away at it. My favourite colour is green. So this is probably why I'm enjoying these leaves and why I enjoyed the Holly and Berries thing, because green. I love green. No. Stay on the website. Patreon. The content on my website is the same as Patreon, and you get a little bit more. So stay on the website. Don't subscribe to Patreon. Unless you want to subscribe to both, but it's exactly the same content on both. But you get an extra tutorial a month on the website, plus I'll be uploading some new reference photos, as well as you have the forum on there, which I'm going to encourage a lot more people to utilise, because I actually have an app on my phone that lets me directly engage, because when it was on the Wix site I couldn't, and I had to log into my Wix dashboard thing, and it was a nightmare to reply and to look at comments and stuff. But as it's WordPress now, WordPress powered, I can view it on my phone, so it's a lot easier. So I'm going to encourage people to post more there. Confusing to know when to layer down what colours. Generally I tend to layer down a warm grey first, apart from if it's red, because from experience layering down warm grey under red makes it dull. It doesn't make it as vibrant, especially if you're wanting something really vibrant. So usually I use a warm grey, but in certain instances, like this one, where the colours are quite bright, then I don't tend to layer down a warm grey or a cold grey. Hi Jack, greetings from the States. Hello from Kent in the UK. Good evening. I bet it's afternoon there, isn't it? You're not sure of the total concept? If you're doing like sun and moon, my initial thought was to do one black and white and one colour. This is where a sketchbook would be really handy. I really need to utilise my sketchbook a lot more as well. But you could sketch out different concepts. Like you could try one black and white, like a kind of like a yin and yang kind of thing. That would be my initial thought. But then you could do... Ooh. I had an idea, then it completely went. Look at those live numbers. Oh yeah, that's pretty damn good. Hello people. I'm really excited. Like, so excited. Ooh, jingles. My goal for YouTube subscribers for this year was to reach 5,000 by the end of the year. That was my goal. Smashed it. Because we're now at what? 6, 9? So we'll do 7 before Christmas, which will be like the best Christmas present ever. I'm really excited. I've been looking on my Social Blade stats, and it tells you like predictions of when you're going to reach certain goals. Next year is going to be awesome. I'm really excited. Tennessee. I have no idea where that is because oh wait, I've got a thing. What shape is your state? I know where Florida is. Where is it in comparison to Florida? And because my American viewers always tell me where you guys are from. I've got a little map, so now I can sort of see different areas. Might actually have to write their names on because it's just shapes at the moment. Oh dear, what's that old god about? There's always a bit of lag on my chat, so when comments like that pop up, I always wonder what bit that is referencing. It's not the gin talking, just in case you're wondering. Good old leafy leaves. This bit needs to be like a little bit darker. Ooh, let's use this one, a deep cobalt green. I've run out of gin now. Just back onto water now. Regular old water. Washing. That's probably not one of my best things to say before speaking. They're all different shapes. I know what I mean. Like, there's some that are like squares. There's some that are more rectangular. There's one with like a square with a little bit out the top. I know what I mean, but obviously you guys can't see my map. I realise how daft that sounds now, sorry. I will tell Simon that one after the stream. Rectangular. Oh, that doesn't help. There's quite a few that are rectangular. Although, where did you say it was? Tennessee. Isn't that? That's in the south. Okay, so looking for a south-shaped rectangle. Don't know. Could be any of them. Drink the whole bottle? No, it was only a little bit. I had like the tiniest little bit left in my bottle, and I halved it. But it's making my belly warm. That's how you see, not just the only one. It does make sense. I lied. That's the last of the gin. Oh dear. Drinking and drawing are dangerous. Yes. It can be. It could be really dangerous, especially drawing a commission like this. What am I thinking? How irresponsible. At least it's not champagne. Champagne? Only you have to drink one glass of that and I'm gone. Girl on Teen Mum. Oh no. Right hand side of the US map. All the Great Lakes. No. There's no lakes on my map. It's literally just an outline of America with boxes of the states, so there's no like gaps for lakes or anything. I might have to just quickly Google it on my phone so I know which one I'm looking at, because it's going to bother me. There we go. I'm gonna find out. My map don't have like... Oh, I see. Ah, it's like a finger that's pointing, like like doing this, but more like this, but more rectangular. Hi Ben! It's a bit of a weird point to join the stream. You live in New York. I know where that is. That's easy. That's there. That one I know. Florida, California, and the other one I know. Hi Beth. Betty, sorry. I read Bits' comment and then I read your name. Betty, I apologise. Yeah, the skinny rectangle. Great Lakes border Canada and the US. Oh, okay. Is that where all the little shapes are? The finger stained. Yeah, it looks like it's pointing. Or maybe a foot. Like the shape of a foot where the toes come down like at a slight angle. That's the kind of shape that is. You're in Mexico. That's not on here. Sorry. I have a world map though. I can see where you are on the world map. I know where Mexico is. You're in the middle of the map. Nebraska. What shape is your state? Because in the middle they're all blowing rectangles. But they've all got little, like, one's got a nose. Missouri is right in the middle. Is that a rectangle as well? My map is not good. South Africa. Yes. Yes. What? I got South Africa on my world map. Is Tennessee telling another state off? Yeah. Well, it's pointing at it. It's like they did it. Personally, I prefer Betty. Hi Amy, by the way. Yes, we have a lot of Amies. My thing has gone to top chat again. I want live chat, not top chat. Damn it. How many layers of colour can you lay down on the paper I'm using? Loads. I never really count, but loads. I don't know how many I've done here. I've just been layering and layering whilst talking about finger states. But yeah, so many. I love this paper. Are you off, Jack? Off to draw. Have fun drawing. Thanks for stopping by. It's nice to have you here. You're a new face, aren't you? Stop by Friday. You're in Germany. I know where that is on my world map. That's Simples. You don't know where Beth came from. And Tom Grant. Is that a mixture of Tom Jones and Hugh Grant? Where's my pen blender? Betty's just such a good name. I always said, like, I love those sort of older type names. I know Betty is like short for Elizabeth and that's quite classic and stuff, but I always wanted to be called, if I wasn't called Amie, I said I would love to be called Ethel. Don't know why. And it's a really, everyone says, why would you want to be called Ethel? But I really, really like that name. But I'm using the white as a blender, and then I'm blending with the this finesse blender pen thing. Purely because that's what I've done with the rest of the leaves, and I'm still trying this out to do a review. So I want to keep using it. It's a really good one. That does help, yes. Hyphenate it. Yes, it will be watchable after the event. I always keep up all my live streams, unless one live stream in particular was taken. I took it down because Spotify decided to play some copyrighted music, and it got a little strike against it. So I was like, well, I'm going to take that one down. But usually, yes, they are watchable under replay. So if you want to watch the beginning, you're more than welcome to. Yes. James should think himself lucky. It was really difficult coming up with James's name because there were like no names that we liked. I really liked Felix because of Felix the cat, and Simon said no. So I was like, well, it's going to be James then. It was hated your name because you couldn't pronounce R's properly. Can you pronounce them properly now? Never seen this pen before. I found it on Jackson's. I just typed in the search blenders, and this came up as one specifically for coloured pencils. It says formulated to blend wax-based coloured pencils, but it does the polychromos real good too, which are oil-based. So. Yeah, thanks for clarifying that, Amie. That could have gone completely another way. You got A3 size Winsor & Newton Bristol board pad for free. Wow, nice. Don't you love it when that happens? I'm too what's the word? Honest to do that. I'm like, you didn't scan this. I want to pay for it, please. Call her Howie. Yeah, poor kid. I mean, poor kid now. He has to put up with me as a parent. Although, Rob, to be fair, I suppose your parents didn't know that you was going to have a sort of speechy thing when they named you, did they? Ooh, I've gone really warm all of a sudden. This jumper was a bad choice with the heating on. Okay, can you not leak? You're doing a leak all over the portrait. I just need to move this cup. I'm really scared of getting water all over this paper. It's waterproof, I think, this contact paper, but I don't want it to lift because then I'm going to have to replace it and I'm not going through that nightmare again. I don't know if that's meant to be sarcasm bits. Yeah, that's hilarious. I need like a yellowy green. Let's opt for a Prismacolor. Let's get the pot down. This one? What's this one? Olive green. That's perfect. It's just what it's after. Yeah. Yeah. I have a Geordie friend. We don't speak like on the phone very much, but the one time we did, I was like, oh my gosh. Slow down. All the gin, yeah. Too much gin. It's really nice though. Really, really nice gin. Oh, my eye is doing something funny today. Yeah. Drawing. Don't care if that gets water spilt on it. It's the contact paper that is priority. I just went on eBay and bought finesse pens. Oh, they do more than one. Or did you buy the same pen but more than one? Because I've got this one which is double-ended. So you've got like the brush one, brush tip, and then you've got the bullet one, which is really hard and I don't like using that. I prefer the brush one. That is too naughty. Oh dear. 3-pack. Ooh, they only had a single one on Jackson's. It's a really nice pen though. It's a lot nicer in my opinion than the Derwent blender pen, because is it the Derwent one's like a chisel tip. I don't like that. This bit needs smoothing out and darkening a bit more. There's me saying that I'll get like all of these leaves done in this stream, and what's the time? 9:20 and I've only done one. Oh yeah, tongue tie-in things. That doesn't sound good. Does sound painful as well. The orangutan looks like he's done something wrong. He's like, wasn't smooth. You have no idea what tips you just bought. Nice. That's the kind of buying I like. That's what I do. I'm like, well, that looks good. That'll do. What did I buy today? Oh yeah, I bought some art supplies today. I was trying to find somewhere that could print my vellum paper for me in the way that I want it. Like, and I don't know, out of any of you, I know a few of you have purchased something from me, but you know I wrap my parcels in vellum. It's like tracing paper, but printed with some of my wildlife. I was trying to find some place that would print it for me, because although I like printing it myself, it's a nightmare because I have to put tape on the bottom to make sure that the printer can read the edges, and yeah. Can I find anywhere online that will print it in multi-colours? No. They only print in one colour. So I've ordered some more vellum today. And some white tissue paper, because I'm going to try printing on that. For some packaging. Yes, it's vellum. Vellum. It's eco-friendly. Yeah, that's what it is. Vellum paper. And I print it myself. Printed the robins myself, but I don't want to order loads of it. I want like a couple of sheets with different designs so I can just keep changing it up, but yeah. Get out the pruning shears. Oh, that's brutal, Robin. Using the range and Hobbycraft, you bought a whole load of goodies. Oh yes. What did you buy? Speaking of the range, we went to the range because I purposely went. I didn't buy it off Amazon because I thought the range will have this. I want a large tape dispenser for clear tape, not the scotch tape that I've got for other bits. And do they do a large tape dispenser? Nope. I was not impressed. And I wasn't going to go all the way to Staples just to get a tape dispenser. What am I drawing on this stream when I finish the commission? My macaw, that's what it's called. Forgot the name of the damn bird. Macaw is what I'll be drawing. Hopefully, if I get these 2 leaves done. Which shouldn't take me that long. They're not detailed or anything. Well, I'm not going to put any detail on them, I don't think. They just need colouring. Should join some handmade groups. Yeah, I don't do groups. I try to join groups that I think might be of use to me, but keeping up with them, I cannot. I just cannot. I just don't have the time. I probably could make the time, but most of my time is taking up with answering emails and stuff at the moment. And packaging Christmas stuff. Christmas orders. Every now and then I'll sit down and like have a look through some groups that I'm a part of, but I'm already a part of quite a few that take the priority, so to speak. It's like the coloured pencil tips and resources group. Such a great group. I just wish I had more time to contribute to it, because it's a good group. You ask for nothing but Amazon gift cards for Christmas, so you do shopping after. Went to the Wildlife Photographer of the Year exhibition. Oh, how was that? That does sound good. You're struggling drawing hair. You've watched a lot of videos on how to, but you can't translate it to different hairstyles. Well, if it's wavy and curly, that is one of the most difficult. That is very difficult to do. How could you simplify it? I'm trying to think of a really simple way to sort of explain it. There's not really. I've got that really curly fur semi-tutorial on YouTube that might help. Also a wavy one in the same video that might help. I always look at the shadows between where the waves are, so if you've got something wavy, I always add in the shadows first and then go through and add the rest of it. Draw people with bald heads. Or you could like mix media it and stick some hair on. this leaf needs like loads of blending. Or hats, yes. Greta who lost her baby. Oh no. I wouldn't like that. Stuff like that makes me, that gets me. This needs a lot of smoothing. Some weight will do that, I think. Hair is always a challenge, yes. You've traced the hair. Upside down. Oh, that doesn't sound like a good task. If that was me, I probably would have passed on that one. But it's nice that you're challenging yourself. Oh, that's really white now. That's where I blended it with the pen, isn't it? Oh, it's gotten really white. That's not what I wanted to do. We'll tone that back down, it's fine. Be okay. Although I kind of like the look of it. Kind of looks like a little bit of a highlight in between the frond. Need to blend this out a bit more. We bought sable watercolour, brushes, Bockingford. Oh, Bockingford is good, I like that. Just collecting art supplies. Nice. Little art supply collector. Not to use them, just to look at them. Look at my collection. There's a pig of a crow or some kind of blackbird. Oh. That kind of sounds a bit disgusting. Straight hair, yeah, you got it, Chris. Well easy. I hate, when I was doing commissions, I hated anybody that had a spaniel or anything that was curly, like a poodle. Ugh. And that would be the majority of stuff that I got as well. Why don't I use mineral spirit? I am. I'm using a blender pen, which is alcohol based. It's a kind of mineral spirits. But you have to put down enough layers, otherwise it looks weird. Oh, what is this colour? Got this skinny little leaf here to do. That's not going to be very... It's not going to be very difficult. Let's use this colour. What's this one? Moss green. You love your yoga poses, don't you? That's right, Amy. That's it. Think of it in shapes. and clumps rather than individual strands and stuff. I must admit though, even with videos and instruction and stuff, it is a little bit difficult. Curly hair and fur, that kind of thing. It's getting your head around it. That does make perfect sense. Perfect sense. You're not allowed to say, nobody is allowed to say on my channel that they're not very good. Everybody is good. Just practice. You get it. It will come one day and you'll be like, that's how I need to do it. Red. That's what we need for shadows. Let's add some red. I love adding reds to greens. You can post the photo in my group. Go ahead. Post whatever you like, as long as it's not weird. Like, I mean, there is some... I'm pretty weird. You know what I mean. You've only done one lesson with coloured pencils. Mixing colours. Like... Sorry, my eyes are going all funny reading this comment. Picking the colours that will work if it's... Yes, picking colours is difficult. Lots of people find picking colours and knowing what to use really difficult. It's something I'm trying to work on with a bit more advice. It's difficult for me personally to put how to do it into words. It might be easier if I was to create some kind of ebook or blog post or something about it, but thinking of how I do it is really difficult to put it down for some reason for me. Post anything. A good tip is to cut who was it? Was it you, Rob, that posted about doing that kind of technique? Not a lot of us Bettys. You Bettys are few and far between. Just add this bit through here, a little bit more shading with the red in a minute. Like this bit here needs a bit more shadow. And then onto that little leaf. What I need to do is, after stream, like, get right into... I won't do it on stream because my head will get in the way, but I will need to go in and add some detail when I've taken out my contact lenses and I can actually see, like, really clear. That sounded like a very loud bang from James, but he hasn't woken up yet. You're doing courses. What courses are you doing? I thought it was you that posted about that technique. I've got watercolour pencils. I'm itching to try watercolour under coloured pencil again. That's what I'm going to be practicing with over my Christmas break. I want to vary up a few techniques, just a little few better ways of getting a certain technique and look. I know a lot of people struggle with white over dark, so I want to experiment with a few techniques that helps people specifically with that, rather than just keeping it pure coloured pencil all the time. If you catch my drift. App for choosing colours. What's it called? Arty on iOS is a good one. It's free. That's it, Robin. Yeah, sorry, I didn't see your comment just then. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. I am really enjoying this one. Thanks so much. I can't wait to send the picture in the morning to the client and see what they think. Because I sent the picture without the foliage and stuff. And I sent a picture of when I'd drawn the outline of the foliage. So I'm excited to see what they think of it with the green in between, because I think it makes all the difference personally. So much difference, and it's really encouraged me to do backgrounds in pieces more. I really like that whole white background aesthetic still, but with certain pieces I think having a background just pushes it that little bit further. I can understand what people have been saying now. You posted the photo but not your progress yet. Cool. I'll have a look after. Yeah, I like that app. It gives you the actual pencil colour name, doesn't it? They don't watch here, no. Not that I'm aware of. There might be a lurker, but not that I'm aware of. Gentle, gentle blending. Go over the whole thing again. Then move on to that little leaf. It makes a whole lot more sense now. Does a little bit, and then we'll let it dry. We stopped it. Oh, I saw about that. I saw you posted it, and you had to ask Claire's permission. Yeah, I get what everybody means now, Ben. It's been different to work on a background, but a good difference. I'm not regretting it, because I thought, oh, what if I add the background and it completely ruins it? But no, I think it's gone fine. Play Store. I don't have that. But what's that app called for anybody else that has an Android? Did Facebook allow that then? Did you have to like post or add to the video that you had permission? Or did you have to email them? How would that work? Did my client tell you anything about the commission? Yes. The client's partner took the 2 photographs, and this is a present to immortalise the photographs. Initially they wanted me to include the photographs and frame them along with it, and then we decided that it would probably be best just to have the drawing. But they also want a quote from David Attenborough under the bottom. It's just, I think it's the client's partner's favourite animals, or the favourite photographs that they've taken. I mean, I know a photograph is like pretty immortal as it is, like you've captured that particular thing. There's always something nice and personal about a drawing, isn't there? To complete that game. I gotcha. I don't think I'm gonna be able to, or have time to move on to the other subject. I'm almost done this leaf though. This leaf's pretty simple. This leaf I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna let it dry a little bit because it's quite, I don't want to attempt drawing over the top of it when it's still slightly, I don't know, tacky. It's not tacky, but there's quite a few layers there, and I think it's going to take a while for it to dry. Coloured pencil picker. 2 pencils mix. Paid version gives 3 pencil mix. Ooh. I think they took them in the wild. I think it was on the wild. Yeah, it is in the wild, yeah, because I need to put little places and dates underneath each one as well. So yeah, it was in the wild, so just remembering what I've got to write. It is nice that I get to do something special. That is one of the reasons why I like commissions. And I miss that part of commissions. I miss being able to provide that to somebody. Because it's nice, like, I really loved it when people would message me when they gifted their commissions, and like, they cried. They loved it. I'm like, yes. Not that I made someone cry, but that it could do that for someone, if you get what I mean. I miss that about commissions, because my drawings at the moment don't really evoke that. It's just sort of, I've just drawn this. Here you go. I'm actually going to be taking a few commissions in the new year. I have some childcare sorted out, so I should get another like an extra day a week to do some stuff. So I'm going to start to ease myself back into taking a few commissions, because I get loads of messages about them and I do miss them. So I'm going to pick and choose them according to what I want to draw. That's it, damp. That's the word I was looking for. Oh, that word, that makes me cringe a little bit. Yes, I don't want to risk overworking it whilst it's damp. Yeah, I need to make sure that I spell it correctly, for sure. I don't want to get that wrong. Can you imagine? Oh, you spelt it incorrectly. Draw the whole thing again. No. If that happened, I think I would just rather refund. Colour picker for artists. Oh yeah, somebody mentions that one. Yeah, I don't know Russian, sorry. I can't even read your name. I apologise. Need a translator tool for live comments. Tipex, that's not archival bits. Then what I'll do is I will write them out and then write it in really lightly with graphite and send a picture and make sure that they double check that I've spelt it right before I go in. I don't know what I'm going to do the writing with. I don't know whether to do it with my brush calligraphy pen or whether to do it in coloured pencil. I'm undecided because I don't know how, because I add a fixative to my drawings to keep them put so they don't smudge. Because I've had one smudge, especially when you've got a lot of black like this gorilla here. This bit especially will transfer. So I always put a fixative on, but I don't know how a fixative is gonna work with the calligraphy pen ink. It could make it bleed, and then that would be disastrous, wouldn't it? Ow. I think I might just go over it with coloured pencil, because then I know how that's going to behave. Because even if I paint it on, still the fixative, it might affect it in the long run. I don't know. So I'm going to stick safe and go with coloured pencil, I think, thinking about it. Test on a scrap piece. I could test on a scrap piece, but I don't know how. Usually, if I'm testing new materials over things, I let them sit for a little while just to see if they react. Like with my Arteza swatches, they're still downstairs in the sun, being light fast tested. I like to let them sit just in case that I don't want a gift to give someone something and then not wait it out and see if it has any adverse effects in certain conditions. Because I've never used a fixative on pen or anything like that before. I imagine it would be fine, but I don't want to take the risk. Write it. Oh, that's a good idea. I could do that, couldn't I? Just add in the colour afterwards. the writing afterwards. Could do that. I'll ask the client what they want, because they might want pencil to make it all pencil. You never know. You never know. Hold on a tick. Headband is hurting my head today. What's the time? Oh, we've got like 7 minutes and I've pretty much finished the leaves. I need to just work on this one, I think. Where is this one in that reference photo? Oh, there. That's really bright. Wow, said the owl. Where are the really bright greens? Oh, something really exciting. I got a new pot from my polychromos. Because before I had a cookie jar to keep them all in. But I bought another one of these. And now they all fit in really nicely. But now I can't find one that I need. That's blue. What do I need? Where is it? You're back. Hi, where did you go? Let's just layer with a bit more of this. This will do. That'll do. Okie dokie. Also, people's watchings, I would really like to start incorporating a few more. I don't know how many of you have watched older videos on my channel, but I used to do artist vlogs. Like back in 2015, I did a lot. And I really would like to bring them back, but make it more of a week-long vlog of studio life. And I don't know whether to do it or not. I'm really undecided. Because I was thinking about making a whole separate department, I don't know what you call it, for that kind of thing, so I could, because I know a lot of people are interested in like the business side of things, but not a lot of people are interested in the business side of things on this channel. A lot of people are interested in the business side of things in my Facebook group, and I just thought that maybe artist vlogs showing day-to-day life of an artist, like the different things that have to do, errands and that kind of thing, might be interesting, so people can get an insight into this kind of career. So I don't know whether to do that. Because it would be another video a week, and then if it doesn't interest anybody, they don't have to watch it. But I just thought it might be interesting to have like bring the artist vlogs back for those that are interested. You're almost home. 10 stone lighter from lack of food. Is it that bad? Is it that bad? What's my favourite animal to draw? Birds. For some reason it's birds. And also golden retrievers. Like specifically golden retrievers, because I love that breed of dog. And I've only ever drawn one, but I know that would be one of my favourites to draw. So if you've got any golden retrievers. Leanne, hi! How are you? Thank you very much. I think so too. Pretty much finished it. I'm going to just blend this leafy out with a little bit of white. And then I'm pretty much done on this. Elephant for you. That's interesting. That's quite a challenging one. No. I like that. No, Amy. No. Hi, Sniper Wipers. How you doing? Oh. The echo just made a noise. I thought she was going to start talking, but she hasn't. You do love the artist. Yes. Try it. I might try it. I might try a couple and see what it does. They might perform really badly, in which case I might set up what Azar said, a second channel for vlogs specifically, so people can go to that place to watch them. I don't know. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a while, because I just think it might be interesting. Not that I do a lot. That's why it would be like a weekly thing and not a daily thing, because I don't go nowhere. I literally just sit here, I tidy, I do admin, I wrap parcels, that kind of thing, product designing, you know. That kind of aspect might be a little bit interesting. We'll see. They wouldn't start until sort of January time, after the Christmas rush is sort of dying down now. The orders have died down. The end of November was hectic. Just starved. Artist vlog sounds interesting. Your daughter has 2 golden retrievers, Willow and Jigsaw. Jigsaw's an ogre. I love golden retrievers. They are so characterful. I think if I was a dog breed, I think a golden retriever would be me. Because, you know, they get really excited and they're like, yes, let's go for a walk. And then they get back from their walk and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to die for the rest of the day. That is me. You have a 6-month-old beagle from Satan. It's a nice gift from Satan. You bought sandpaper block. Have you used it? How are you finding it? I use mine every now and then. I try, when I'm working on like a piece like this, I use it a lot more than in tutorials, because I don't like the sound it makes on my microphone when I'm recording tutorials. It's almost as bad as the sharpener, if not worse. Elephants are easy, no fur. Yeah, but you've got all those wrinkles. He's a little sad. Bless him. Oh, I love doggy walks. I really want a new puppy. We've had this discussion, Simon and I, and we have come to the agreement that if we were to get another dog, we would get a sausage dog. Because our current dog, Skip, being a border collie, is very high maintenance. He needs a lot of mental stimulation. So much. And he's so much work. He's worse than James. So I think we've decided that if we was to get another dog, or when we get another dog, it's going to be a sausage dog, because they are adorable. Beagles are a bit crazy to begin with. Jack Russells, yeah, they're also very prone to running off, aren't they? My nan had one and it was always going over the rabbit fields. Right. Yeah, this bit's still damp. I can feel it. I'm going to leave it to dry. Skip would feel very, very jealous if we were to get another dog right now. I think when he mellows out, we'll get another one. Oops. Let me move this back. There we go. Oh, I just saw this on my desk. Look what I got from my pin board. Duck pins. Right, it's 10 o'clock, guys. You know what that means. Time for a cool down. I'm going to zoom out so you can see the whole thing. It's pretty much done. I think I need to add a tiny little bit here. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with how this is looking. Wow, that's bright. There we go. There's the whole thing. Hopefully it looks a lot better. Let me autofocus it as well. That'll do. There we go. You take him for walking, he never lifts its head up. Oh, don't smell him. That's what beagles do, innit? You're getting a dog. You're off to meet a greyhound next week. Nice. Very nice. Is it squishy? First a child, now a puppy. What next? I tempted Simon with a spider. I was like, I really, as much as I don't like spiders, I really would like a tarantula. Or a snake. I really would. And he said no. So, not that. That's exactly Sarah. When he if he mellows, he may never. Because he is mad. No, a golden retriever would be too much hair. Skip has not that much hair, but it molts. And I remember the golden retrievers that I had when I was young, their hair was everywhere, and I couldn't cope because I like things to be clean. Yes, I'm going to be going anyway, bits. Because it's 10 o'clock and I want to do some what do you call it? Oh man, my brain. What do you call the stuff that you do? Some learning. I want to do some learning. I've got some business things I need to do. Yeah, I want a tarantula called Aragog. That's exactly right. Thank you very much, Rob. I'm really, really pleased with this one. Really pleased. It's quite a large one as well. That's what she said. It's 14 by 18, so it's quite, and I actually filled it like quite close to the edge rather than what I would usually do. So yeah, it's been a bit challenging doing it this large. This looks really washed out, but it's not that washed out. Let me pick it up a bit. I'll take the tape off too. If I put a bit of shadow on it, you can kind of see that it's not that washed out. It's Dachshund, or a longbod. That's what I call them as well, longbods. Thanks, Gwyneth. Yes, the background does look good with it. I agree, completely agree. The client had the best idea in the world. You can't watch the leopard eye. You deleted it by mistake. If you go onto my website, which is listed in the description of the video of this video, if you go to my shop page and go to the tab called tutorials, you can download it for free. Chinese crested. But if you can't find it in my shop to download, then just send me an email, because I have no idea where or what your email address would be. So send me an email if you can't find it in my shop. How many hours? Oh, God knows. I have no idea. Loads. Way more than what I expected it would take, actually. It's taken me since I started it in September, but I've been doing it on and off since then. So I don't know. If I had to guess, I would say more than 20. Definitely more than 20. But I'm really pleased with it. Snakes creep you out. I love snakes. Love them. Anyway, that's pretty much it for today. I didn't really draw much, but you guys know this is more of a hangout and a bit of a chat, a catch up. Hi Karen. Thanks. I don't know how long you've been watching, but hello. You guys, Friday the 14th, I will schedule it tomorrow, so you've got a bit of prior warning, and I will also post about it in my group for anybody that isn't watching this live. We're doing a Christmas party live stream. We will play a few art games, some Drawful. I will post about Drawful beforehand, so anybody that hasn't watched the birthday stream, that hasn't played Drawful before, knows how it works, because I'm not going into that explanation on the stream again, like I did last time. We're playing some art games, anything that you guys can think of, as well as some giveaways. I think I might give away 3 calendars, some cards, I've got some stickers and that kind of stuff to give away. So if you want some free Christmas presents, hop on by on Friday, 8:30 p.m. London time. And we'll have a Christmas party. Bring your Christmas jumpers, hot chocolate, food, anything you can think of. And I will also be streaming a lot longer on Friday. So it'll be 8:30 in the evening, my time, London time, and it will go on until past 10. So a lot longer than usual. No, I don't. I usually calculate the hours that it would take me, and then any materials, and then add 15% on top of that for, like, you know, wages. But yeah, strip poker. Yeah, because you can't. I can't see you. That's not something we'll be playing. Anyway. Hopefully I can see you on Friday. If not, we will be streaming next Sunday as well on the 16th. And that will be the last stream of the month. So you've got 2 more streams, Friday and Sunday on YouTube. And then it's my Christmas break. And then we'll be back January. So hopefully I'll see you Friday, if not next week. I'm going to go and have a cup of tea and do some learning. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I've had so much fun this evening. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching these leaves, and I'll see you later. Toodaloo!